Hey everybody, welcome back to the Goods Insight videos. Before we get started, if you haven't watched part 1 of our top e-commerce product detail page design elements, make sure to check out that first video before you dive into this one. If you've already seen part 1, you're in the right place. Today, we're getting into 8 more elements that you need to optimize for on product detail pages that convert. To recap, in video 1, we covered 8 things: product name, product description, call to actions, images, videos, social proof, recommendations and comparisons, and adding a wish list. As a reminder, this is the page where your potential customer will determine whether to purchase your product or to keep looking. It's key you optimize these 8 elements above and then continue with what we're about to cover. Okay, here we go. Let's start with customer service. On your product detail page, you won't want to forget about customer service. When you're shopping in a local department store, it's frustrating when you can't find a store employee to help you when you need it. Well, the same thing happens online. Customer service should not be intrusive, but it should be readily available. Options can include phone support, email support, or live chat. Each comes with its own technical challenges, but all options should be prominent on the page. Customer service can save a sale, retain a customer, and reassure prospects that you're looking out for them. When you build your product detail page, you'll also want to consider adding alternative images. The primary product image is normally a hero shot, but other videos can be helpful. Thumbnail images that can be enlarged give the prospect a store's eye view of the product. Shots that show ingredients or components, color choices, or other information is really helpful to answer the customer's questions and remove doubt. Some e-commerce sites invite customers to share their own photographs. These aren't normally professional quality, but shoppers tend to really see them as trustworthy recommendations and social proof of desirability. Another great strategy is to include your PDP, product association. As the shopper browses, try out some cross-sell and upsell efforts. Marketing will decide what items to propose, and developers can determine how to make it happen. The path from first meeting to first sale passes through and is affected by many seemingly small functions and features. None are insignificant though. Little things can really fuel a big order. Now, I won't go into detail, but these are a few of the additional technical features you'll want to consider as you build or refresh your product detail page. An add to cart confirmation assures the customer that the order was placed. Size charts and product choice selections should be accurate and simple. Currency and language conversions widen your audience depending on who you sell and where. Order by phone options can capture orders that would otherwise fail. And social sharing icons can be detrimental and distract the prospect, so highly recommend removing them. Stock statuses let the customer know the item is in stock or not. And breadcrumb navigations help the customer shop by providing that trail. And store locators acknowledge that some prospects will research online, but then want to purchase offline. Now, let's get into the elements and strategies that your managerial team should consider. Some of the information on the product detail page must be developed by management and then passed on to the creative team for styling considerations, and finally onto the development team for implementation. First up is your return policy. The better you back up your products, the more of them you are likely to sell. Companies that sell quality goods stand by those and have little to lose by offering liberal returns. Now, if your return policy is strong, brag about it. This is one of the places to bolster prospects' assurance and gives them an absolute right choice is to buy from you. Check out this example from Casper, a mattress brand known for their generous return policy. Every customer gets a 100-night trial of their mattress. And if for some reason they're unsatisfied, they'll pick the mattress up from you free of charge. Now that's a pretty strong guarantee. And in fact, that they'll come to your home to pick up the products is even more of a value add to the consumer. Next are guarantees and warranties. Similar to return policy, if you back your products with a strong guarantee and bring it up and brag about it, don't hide it in the fine print at the bottom of the page. Online shoppers like to feel that buying from you as safe and convenient as the nearest retail outlet, and getting what they need will be there. In a way, e-commerce has the advantage. Customers will know they don't have to stand in line or face an angry returns clerk to send something back to you. On your PDP, you also need to feature the shipping details. The best shipping for e-commerce is always going to be fast and free. Of course, you must balance the delivered price against your costs, so free shipping isn't always feasible. Whatever you decide here, be upfront about it. Surprising customers with a low display price, then marking it up with oversized shipping and handling fees is a great way to lose business and earn poor reviews. The main thing is that you are reasonable and provide options. Online shoppers also like to know the expected date of delivery. A huge plus is the ability to receive tracking notifications via text or email. That can reassure shoppers that their order is on their way. Now, the final element that managerial needs to decide on is the price. E-commerce gives you the ability to easily adjust prices, then observe the real-time effect on consumer behavior and the impact on sales. You can run promotions, offer discounts, use coupons, and pull all the tricks from your marketing bag. Experiment with different ways of highlighting discounts on your product detail pages. B&H Photo has a great approach to highlighting sales by displaying how much you save on the product, as well as emphasizing that it's a limited supply that's being sold at that reduced price. To recap, both part 1 and part 2 of our product detail page series, we covered 16 elements: product name, product description, calls to action, images, videos, social proof, recommendations and comparison, adding to a wish list, customer service, image alternatives, product associations, icons and functions, return policies, guarantees and warranties, shipping details, and price. Now you know all the elements, but how elaborate should your product detail pages be? They should provide sufficient information, not too much and not too little. Some PDP functions are essentials. Others are optional and may even hinder the sale, depending on your niche and your capabilities and your policies. That's where A/B testing comes into the picture. You don't really know what's best for your website and your prospects until testing provides field-generated data. We don't normally recommend using social share icons on the product detail page, just for instance. Testing, though, may prove otherwise for you and your particular audience. Theory provides a starting point, and testing proves or disproves that theory. If you incorporate all of these elements, it's going to be tough to leave room for white space. That's where the creative use of interactive elements and drop-downs is invaluable. Give your visitors adequate information, highlight the product's benefits, anticipate their objections, and provide answers to frequently asked questions. Lead the prospect along the sales path. If it turns out that another product is more suitable, walk prospects to that and emphasize or compare the products and the benefits of the two. Treat your prospects the way you would want to be treated when you shop, and they will reward you for your efforts. If you're struggling with high cart abandonment or a low conversion rate, it may be time for you to consider investing in a conversion optimization program. If you want to learn more about what conversion optimization could mean for your site, check out the video description for a link to some of our services. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you want to be notified when we post new e-commerce insight videos. See you soon.